All right, let's go to another Big 12 game at 2:30 on FS1 between Texas Tech and number 7 Oklahoma State. The line right now, Oklahoma State -9.5 and an over/under of 69.5. B starts off for this game.
All right, we're gonna look at this one, and I'm gonna lean Texas Tech +9.5 here. And I know it's kind of scary just because Oklahoma State took care of Baylor last week. Like, they looked fantastic, but I thought Donovan Smith looked really good in their win over Texas, a couple weeks back. What was that, 2 weeks back, I guess? I wouldn't necessarily say he was outstanding last week against Kansas State, but, I think he's good enough to keep this one within 9.5. This Texas Tech team's not good, but, 9.5 points is, far too much for me to not just take the points here. So this is one where I'm not excited about it, and I'm a little bit scared, but I'm going to lean Texas Tech +9.5. But I'm curious to hear what the boys have to say, because this is one where I'm just leaning. I'm just kind of, leaning.
Okay, sounds good. DJ, what do you got for this game?
I'm actually right there with Beast in the fact that I have no idea what's going to happen in this game. I don't want to bet it. If I'm forced to bet it, I'm leaning the other way as Beast, though. I'm going to go Oklahoma State. I don't really think Texas Tech is I don't know, man. Texas Tech is Texas Tech. They're decent, but they're never that good. They need Graham Harrell and Crabtree to come back to make something happen.
And Cliff Kingsbury, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. But yeah, I'm gonna go Oklahoma State -9.5 here. That Sanders is freakishly athletic. May not have the best throwing decision, but the fact that they beat Baylor, was that on the road at Baylor or was that at home?
That was at home, I believe.
It was at home. Okay, never mind then. But yeah, they beat Baylor. I don't know. I hate this game. I don't want to bet it, but if I'm forced to, I'm going Okie State -9.5.
Okay, sounds good. VFC, what do you got for this game?
I think you guys know that when I come into these breakdowns, I don't put in a lot of research on the matchups. On the lines, I know the lines. I researched the lines, but the matchups themselves, I don't necessarily. But this game I actually did. I was a little bit curious because I like Texas Tech coming into it. Kind of lean in with the boy Beast. I'm a little bit scared. I'm like, is Texas Tech bad on the road? I'm not really too sure yet. But this is actually the 50th matchup between Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. So kind of a milestone game. And Oklahoma State has won 11 of the past 13 matchups. They kind of own this series. But this game has been within 10 points. Texas Tech has been within 10 points. They've covered 10 points with 6 of the last 7 matchups. I like Texas Tech here, man. I don't know. I think Texas Tech is good. I'm a little bit scared about them on the road. I'm not sure how good they are on the road. That's a little bit scary, but I'm with Beast. It's more of a lean. Maybe we could tease it up to 15.5, something like that. They're not going to get blown out, I don't think. But yeah, I'm leaning Texas Tech here as well. I definitely like this one.
Yeah, if it hits 10, it's a way different number. You know what I mean? That completely changes it. So we'll see.
Yep, for sure. JT, what do you got for this game?
I was kind of coin flip coming into this on whether which I like more. I've watched a lot of Oklahoma State, and Sanders is kind of a freak at times where he does plays where he's just if you're on the other side, it's so annoying because he can extend stuff and just make drives really just frustrating. But what I do love is actually the over here, 69.5. It's ridiculously high compared to the other overs in their games. It doesn't even make sense. And that's why I want to bet it. It doesn't make sense right now. They're both scoring a lot of points, but I love a Big 12 game that ends in 45, 41 somehow. Just some weird score. And I think it could end in the 40s for sure. And so clearing that 70 mark doesn't seem that hard. I love the over.
I want to make a note. It's not the Oklahoma State team that people, great defense, poor offense. This is a complete inverse Oklahoma State team this year. They're all offense, no D. No D.
Thanks for taking the point I was going to make there, DJ.
Damn it. That's on me.
I also like the over 69.5 for the reason that Oklahoma State normally is a defensive-minded team, but this year they're pretty focused on offense. On the year they're averaging 47, almost 48 points per game. They're 3-1 in the over. On the flip side, Texas Tech is averaging 35 points per game and is 4-1 in the over. I agree with DJ in a lot of senses that Spencer Sanders and the running back Dominic Richardson are going to be a problem for Texas Tech. But I also think that, like B said, Donovan Smith and Sir Roderick Thompson are also very dynamic and could be a problem for Oklahoma State. So I'm with you, JT. I think 70 shouldn't be a problem for this game. So I also like the over for this game.
Who doesn't love betting on an over of 70? Like, let's go.